what if I told you that your sweet puppy is about to hit the most difficult stage of their life? A stage where stress stacks up fast and bad habits picked up now can shape their behaviour for years to come. Welcome to adolescence, aka the terrible teens. Today we're talking about what you can do to stop those bad habits sticking around into adulthood, including the types of enrichment that give your dog safe, healthy outlets for all of that adolescent energy, and the training adjustments that every teenage dog needs. Hi, it's Katie, dog fanatic, coffee addict, and your guide to stress-free dog walks. If your dog pulls on the lead, barks, lunges, ignores your recall, or wants to say hello to everyone and everything, you're in the right place. There are such simple things you can do to make your dog calm down, listen to you, and behave like a superstar. Nothing will boost your confidence quicker so that you can enjoy relaxing walks with a dog you're proud of. Welcome to Stress-Free Dog Walks. Welcome to the second episode in this three-part series diving deep into canine adolescence. Last time we talked about why behaviour seems to regress and how to stay calm, patient and connected throughout it. One of the reasons that I don't feel so frustrated this time round with my new teenage rescue dog Franco is that I know exactly what's going on in his body and brain, so I know he's not intentionally being difficult, and I know it's temporary as long as I handle it right. And there is a lot at stake here. 80% of dogs in UK rescue centres are under the age of 3 years old, and that is so sad. Adolescence is such a vulnerable time, and not to mention one of the most critical periods for their development. What happens now will shape their entire life, and I really think that they deserve the best chance at a happy, well-adjusted adulthood. Adolescence doesn't have to break your training, your patience, or your relationship. With the right strategies, you can ride it out and come out of the other side with a calm, resilient adult dog and a stronger connection, relationship, partnership. Quick reminder from last week about what adolescence actually is. Adolescence is a natural growth stage for dogs. It's commonly known as the teenage stage. It's the stage of developing from juvenile to adult. The most common age for adolescence to start is between 6 and 9 months in male dogs and 6 to 16 months in females. The general consensus is that it usually ends around 18 to 24 months. Adolescence is separate to, but often overlapping with puberty. Adolescence is the transitional stage from puppy to adulthood, whereas puberty is the process which results in physical and hormonal changes. Puberty and adolescence often coexist, even though the two are technically independent of one another. If a dog has been neutered prior to puberty, they would still go through adolescence. While the two should be understood as independent, their coexistence just adds further, let's say, complexity and exacerbates some of those behavioural symptoms that you might be seeing. In the last episode, we said that the common teenage behavioural challenges are due to the rapid changes happening in the body and brain. So what is happening in the brain exactly? Well, the part of the brain that really comes alive during adolescence is called the limbic system. You don't need to remember that name, but you do need to know what it does. It's the emotional hub of the brain. It handles things like memory, feelings, and behaviour. During this period, this area of the brain actually grows in size and ramps up in activity. Now, two of the key players in this system are the amygdala. Think of that as the brain's smoke alarm, always on the lookout for threats. There's also the hippocampus as well, which is the brain's filing cabinet for learning and memory, helping the dog connect past experiences with what's happening right now. With these areas of the brain in overdrive, the result is a brain that's hyper alert and emotionally charged. So everyday things just feel bigger and more intense. So reactions can be faster, louder, and then harder to switch off from again. And that's why your teenage dog might bark at things that they used to ignore, or overreact to small frustrations, or just take ages to calm back down again. Their emotional brain is growing really, really fast. Behavioural changes during adolescence are a normal part of development, but if those behaviours get repeated over and over, they can bed in as habits, and those habits can stick well into adulthood if you're not careful. So what can you actually do about it? Here are a few practical tips to get you started to ease the transition and avoid lasting negative effects. First of all, enrichment. Enrichment isn't just a slow feeder or a toy that you can buy off the shelf. It's about building opportunities into your dog's life to use their brain and their body in natural ways, allowing them control over their environment, providing safe outlets for species-appropriate behaviour, exposure to varied and novel stimuli, and opportunities to explore, interact, and make choices. Enrichment is absolutely fundamental to healthy brain development, and also from a day-to-day practical point of view, it's incredibly effective in creating general calmness and to help your teenager decompress from stress. Some of the main categories of enrichment that we focus on in Scent Venture: number 1, feeding. How your dog eats can be just as important as what they eat. Licking, chewing, and deconstruction, these are your dog's built-in stress relief systems. Make them a regular part of your dog's routine. Club Dogwood, you've got tons of different ideas for this. Come over and ask in the community. Number 2, sensory. Dogs experience the world through all of their senses, so sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste, plus balance and body awareness. So introducing new ways to experience a variety of these in a safe way builds confidence in your adolescent dog. Club Dogwood, use your Scent Venture sack and the environment compass point for this. Number 3, environmental enrichment. Changing up the spaces your dog explores fulfills curiosity. So different terrains, layouts, and surroundings, but again, make it feel safe so it builds confidence and not fear. Club Dogwood, check out the exploration zone and sniff the dog. They are perfect for this. Number 4, cognitive and tactile enrichment. Let your dog investigate with their paws and mouth, exploring and manipulating objects or solving little challenges. Time Warp Tunnel is great here, Club Dogwood. Number 5, social enrichment. Dogs are social creatures, and interactions with safe humans or other dogs meet their deep emotional needs. Club Dogwood, these are your partnership moments. Okay, so that's enrichment. Next, the training adjustments that every teenage dog needs. We know already that our adolescent dogs' brains are undergoing significant change. Their hormones could be playing havoc. They're more likely to be distracted by the environment, and they'll experience difficulty focusing. So with all of that going on, it's perfectly normal to have to go back to basics with training. First of all, reduce expectations. Accept that distractions are just more alluring now, so take a few steps back to training foundations. Use a walk with fewer distractions and adjust distance. Train further away from distractions than you did previously. Don't overdo activities that require long durations, for example, stay or loose lead walking exercises. Instead, use distraction defeaters and reinforce a lot. There's going to be more errors, of course, so make sure that you're ready to reward them when they do well. You may need to increase the value of the rewards as the environment becomes more distracting. Next, avoid frustration wherever possible. Recognize that the adolescent brain absolutely needs more downtime, so keep sessions short and stop whilst they're effective. If you see signs that they're getting frustrated, then just quickly make the exercise easier to keep it successful. All right, adolescence is a bumpy but completely normal stage in your dog's life. Their body is still growing, their brain is rewiring, and that combination can make them more sensitive, more distractible, and quicker to stress. They're not being difficult. Remember that these changes are happening to them. The good news is there's so much you can do to smooth the ride. Provide enrichment to burn off stress in healthy ways, and keep training simple, positive, and frustration-free. That way you'll protect your relationship and stop unwanted habits from forming into adulthood. When you understand the complex adolescent brain, the phase becomes so much easier to navigate. With patience, understanding, and the right support, you'll come through the other side with a calm, resilient adult dog and a 10 out of 10 relationship. Okay, I'll be back next week to wrap up this deep dive into canine adolescence with the most useful skill you can teach your teenage dog that will get you through this most trying of periods. I'd love to hear how you implement what we discussed today. I'm Katie Guastapalia, and you can connect with me on Instagram at Dogwood Adventure Play or inside Club Dogwood. You'll find show notes and any links I mentioned over on stressfreedogwalks.com. Remember, no one piece of advice will magically fix your dog. You'll get the best results when you combine what we talked about today with the low-stress Scent Venture lifestyle. Advice and opinions are our own. I'm a dog training and behaviour specialist, but I may not be your dog training and behaviour specialist, so do your own research before implementing anything you hear on the show. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with another teenage dog owner who could use a dose of calm and confidence in their lives too. Sharing is the best way to make the world a better place for the dogs we love so much. Oh, wait. Before you go, I would love to send you a copy of my Calm Canine Blueprint completely free as a gift. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment Calm Canine below, because it really helps other dog owners find the support that they need too. The blueprint is my 10-page plan where I'll give you the big picture of everything that's needed to create a calm, relaxed dog. So if you're wondering, yes, I would love to have a chill dog who listens to me, but where do I even start? Well, this is it. This is where you start. It also includes a soothing, calming audio track for you and your dog to listen to together. And so it's ideal for winding down after a stressful day, a difficult walk, or preparing your dog to switch off for the evening. When you're calm, your dog naturally mirrors your energy. It's one of our best audios, but I will unlock access for you for free, along with the entire blueprint. I know, crazy, I know. So just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment Calm Canine below. Take a screenshot of your comment and then head over to stressfreedogwalks.com/comment to upload it. And then I'll send you the Calm Canine Blueprint and audio track free. Again, head over to stressfreedogwalks.com/comment to upload your screenshot and get access. Thanks so much for all your support, and I can't wait to hear how the show has helped you.